On his first day at an elite interstellar academy, Logan Whitaker, a retired human mercenary, steps into the buzzing atrium, drawing the curious eyes of alien students from across the galaxy. Logan Whitaker stepped into the buzzing atrium of the Interstellar Academy, a stark contrast to the war-torn fields he was used to. Alien students of every shape and size roamed the halls, their curious eyes flicking toward the new human. Logan's broad shoulders and calm demeanor marked him as someone different, someone who had seen battles beyond their comprehension. As he moved through the crowd, he caught sight of Zara Thalvash, the Academy's infamous bully. Her piercing eyes locked onto him, a smirk playing on her lips. Logan had read about her, a member of the powerful Thalvash dynasty, known for their arrogance and superiority complex. He knew this wasn't going to be easy. "Hey, human!" Zara's voice cut through the din, drawing attention. "Lost your way to the primitive section?" Logan turned, meeting her gaze with unflinching calm. "Just finding my place," he replied evenly, his voice carrying the weight of his mercenary past. Zara's followers snickered, their eyes gleaming with amusement. She sauntered closer, her presence commanding the space. "You think you belong here? Among the elite?" Logan's jaw tightened, but he kept his tone measured. "I'm here to learn, just like everyone else." Zara's smirk widened. "We'll see about that." With a flick of her hand, she dismissed him, turning back to her entourage. But the challenge was clear, and Logan knew it was only a matter of time before it escalated. Finding a quiet corner, Logan leaned against the wall, surveying his surroundings. The Academy's advanced technology and diverse student body were impressive, but they also underscored his alienation. He wasn't here for the prestige, he sought a new beginning, a chance to leave his violent past behind. "Hey!" A gentle voice interrupted his thoughts. Logan looked up to see Emria, an empathetic alien student with soft, luminous eyes. "Don't let Zara get to you. She's just testing you." Logan offered a faint smile. "I've faced worse." Emria nodded, sensing the weight behind his words. "You'll find your place here, Logan. Just be yourself." Before he could respond, a chime echoed through the halls, signaling the start of the orientation session. Logan straightened, determined to prove he belonged. As he joined the throng of students heading to the auditorium, he felt Zara's gaze linger on him, a silent promise of the conflict to come. Logan knew this was just the beginning. The real test lay ahead, and he was ready to face it, mercenary instincts and all. The Academy's corridors echoed with the steady hum of activity as Logan navigated his way to his next class. The lingering tension from his confrontation with Zara gnawed at him, but he forced himself to focus on the task at hand. The Academy was a maze of advanced technology and diverse cultures, and Logan was determined to find his footing. As he approached his locker, he noticed a small, metallic sphere embedded in the door. It blinked with a soft blue light, projecting a holographic message. Logan tapped the sphere, and Zara's face materialized before him. "Logan Whitaker." Her voice dripped with mockery. "Meet me in the combat arena at sundown. Let's see if you're as tough as you pretend to be." The message dissipated, leaving Logan with a choice. He could ignore the challenge, avoiding conflict but sacrificing his dignity, or he could face Zara head-on, risking everything. His mercenary instincts told him there was only one viable option. Later that evening, Logan stood at the entrance of the combat arena, the air thick with anticipation. The arena was a vast, domed structure, equipped with state-of-the-art holographic projectors capable of simulating any battlefield. Students gathered in the stands, their excited murmurs filling the space. Emria appeared by his side, her expression a mix of concern and encouragement. "You don't have to do this, Logan. Zara's just trying to assert her dominance." Logan nodded, appreciating her support. "I know, but I can't back down now. I need to show them what humans are made of." The arena's lights dimmed, and Zara entered, flanked by her loyal followers. She radiated confidence, her eyes gleaming with anticipation. "Ready to be humiliated, human?" Logan stepped forward, his face a mask of determination. "We'll see who's humiliated." The combat began, and the arena transformed into a desolate wasteland, complete with jagged rocks and swirling dust storms. Zara moved swiftly, her alien reflexes honed to perfection. Logan countered her attacks with calculated precision, his experience in real battles giving him an edge. The crowd watched in awe as the duel intensified. Logan's movements were fluid and efficient, a stark contrast to Zara's aggressive style. He anticipated her every move, turning her strengths into weaknesses. With each exchange, the balance of power shifted, and Zara's confidence began to wane. In a final, decisive move, Logan disarmed Zara, pinning her to the ground. The arena fell silent, the tension palpable. Zara's eyes flickered with a mix of anger and grudging respect. "Enough!" Principal Torvak's voice boomed through the arena, cutting through the silence. He stepped forward, his authoritative presence commanding attention. "This academy does not tolerate such conflicts. Both of you will report to my office immediately." As Logan and Zara rose, the crowd dispersed, their chatter filled with speculation. Emria rushed to Logan's side, relief evident in her eyes. "You did it, Logan. You proved yourself." Logan offered a faint smile, but his mind was already racing with the implications of the duel. He had won the battle, but the war for respect and acceptance at the academy had only just begun. The real challenge lay ahead, and Logan knew he had to stay vigilant. With a deep breath, he followed Principal Torvak, ready to face the consequences of his actions. The path to proving his worth was fraught with danger, but Logan was determined to navigate it, one step at a time. Logan stood in Principal Torvak's office, the silence heavy with unspoken judgments. Zara glowered from the corner, nursing her wounded pride. Torvak's stern gaze moved between them, his displeasure palpable. "You've both violated academy protocols," Principal Torvak began, his tone cold. "This institution values discipline and respect. You will face consequences." Logan straightened, prepared for the worst. "I accept responsibility for my actions." Zara shot him a look of disdain but remained silent. Torvak sighed, rubbing his temples. "You'll both serve detention and participate in a mediation program. This behavior cannot continue." Dismissed, Logan left the office with a mix of relief and apprehension. Emria waited outside, her concern evident. "What happened?" "Detention and mediation," Logan replied, his voice steady. "Could have been worse." Emria nodded, her eyes softening. "You showed great skill, Logan. Many students were impressed." Logan appreciated her support, but he knew earning respect wasn't enough. He had to prove his worth through actions, not just combat prowess. As the days passed, Logan immersed himself in his studies and mediation sessions with Zara. Their interactions were tense, filled with underlying hostility. Yet, through forced dialogue, Logan began to see a different side of her, a fierce determination and a deep-seated need to prove herself. One afternoon, during a particularly heated session, Zara's facade cracked. "You think you're so superior because you're a human mercenary. But you don't know what it's like to live under the pressure of my family's expectations." Logan's eyes softened. "I never claimed to be superior, Zara. I just want to find my place here." Her expression shifted, the animosity dimming slightly. "Maybe we're not so different, after all." Their tenuous truce didn't go unnoticed. Other students, seeing Zara's grudging respect for Logan, began to view him in a new light. The academy's environment slowly shifted from one of suspicion to tentative acceptance. One evening, while reviewing combat strategies in the library, Logan found himself surrounded by curious peers. They bombarded him with questions about his past, his training, his experiences. Logan shared stories, careful to omit the more brutal details, focusing instead on lessons learned and skills gained. The turning point came when Logan was invited to join a tactical simulation exercise. It was an honor extended to few, and Logan knew this was his chance to solidify his standing. He accepted, determined to demonstrate his strategic mind. The simulation was intense, requiring teamwork and quick thinking. Logan's leadership skills shone, guiding his team to a narrow but decisive victory. As the exercise concluded, Even Zara couldn't hide her begrudging admiration. Logan stood amid the holographic battlefield, the taste of victory sweet. He had come to the academy seeking a fresh start, and now, he was carving out a place of respect and camaraderie. But as the cheers faded and the holograms dissipated, Logan couldn't shake the feeling that the true challenge was still ahead. He had won battles, but the war for acceptance and unity was ongoing. And he was ready to face it head-on. The Academy was buzzing with excitement as the Interstellar Alliance's annual strategic competition approached. It was the ultimate test of tactical acumen, requiring participants to navigate complex scenarios and outsmart their opponents. For Logan, this was a chance to cement his place among his peers. Principal Torvak had selected Logan to lead a diverse team, including Zara and Emria. The announcement stirred mixed reactions, but Logan knew this was an opportunity to showcase unity. In the war room, the team gathered around a holographic display of their first challenge, a simulated rescue mission in hostile territory. Logan studied the map, noting potential hazards and strategic points. "All right, team," Logan began, his voice steady. "We need to work together if we want to succeed. Zara, you'll handle reconnaissance. Emria, your role is critical for communication and support." Zara nodded, her previous antagonism replaced by a determined focus. "Got it." Emria smiled encouragingly. "We can do this, Logan." As the simulation commenced, tension crackled in the air. Zara moved with stealth and precision, feeding real-time intel to Emria, who relayed it to Logan. They navigated the terrain with meticulous coordination, neutralizing threats and securing the objective. The first mission was a resounding success, earning them high marks. Logan's leadership was evident, but more importantly, the team's cohesion shone through. The Academy's whispers of skepticism turned to murmurs of respect. Between missions, Logan and Zara found themselves discussing strategies in the dimly lit corridors. "You've got a sharp mind for tactics," Zara admitted, her tone begrudgingly admiring. Logan smiled. "And you're a natural in the field. We make a good team." Their bond strengthened with each passing challenge. They faced simulations that tested their limits, ambushes, resource shortages, and complex negotiations. Logan's calm under pressure and Zara's relentless drive pushed their team to new heights. The final simulation loomed, a high-stakes scenario involving a planetary evacuation under siege. Failure was not an option. Logan gathered his team, their faces lit by the holographic projection of the mission. "We've come this far because we've worked as one." Logan addressed them, his voice filled with conviction. "Let's show them what we're capable of." The simulation unfolded with relentless intensity. Zara's reconnaissance revealed enemy positions, while Emria coordinated with precision. Logan led the charge, making split-second decisions that turned the tide in their favor. The team's synergy was flawless, culminating in a triumphant victory. As the simulation ended, the arena erupted in applause. Logan's team had not only won the competition but had also demonstrated the power of unity and resilience. Principal Torvak approached, his expression one of pride. "Excellent work, all of you," Torvak commended. "You've shown that strength lies in cooperation and mutual respect." Logan glanced at Zara and Emria, their smiles reflecting shared triumph. The Academy had tested him in ways he hadn't anticipated, but he emerged stronger, surrounded by allies who had become friends. The path to acceptance had been arduous, but Logan knew the journey was far from over. Yet, with every challenge they faced together, he was confident that humanity's spirit of resilience would continue to shine, no matter the odds.